Hey, should we make something? What should we make?
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Wow, it's like somebody coached you to say that. Hey, we are going to make pumpkin pie and we're going to cheat a little bit. I'm using a store-bought crust. I will link the video to the homemade pie dough if you want to go that route. But it's Saturday afternoon and it's kind of crummy outside and feeling a bit lazy. So we're going to use a pre-made pie crust. I got my oven preheated. We are making pie dough and I have my mise en place all set out here. Hey, can you actually, I need you to help me. I need you to crack these eggs. No. Crack the eggs.
And then, am I going to...
No. Okay, the shells you're going to put in here. The egg juice in there. Alright? So go ahead.
Crack this one.
Yeah, crack it. Remember how you did before with the fork? You remember? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll out my dough and put it in here. Yes. Like that. And there's a shell in there. You do the rest. All right. So grab our pie dough. There you go. Yeah. Okay. You're doing good. All right, one more. Let's move your cereal. I think you have some egg yolk in there, actually. Let me get those out. All right, cameraman, quiet. All right, last one. Last one. Turn it over. Oh, there you got it. Good job. Here. Here. Good job. All right. Hey, why don't you go to the bathroom and wash your hands real quick? Go wash your hands and then come back. All right, we got it. That was exciting. Okay, so we have our store-bought pie dough, and I'm just going to roll this out a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. That was great. So we're going to roll this pie dough out. Okay, so we have our pie dough all rolled out, and I have my pie tin, and we're just going to get our pie loaded in here. And you can do this a couple different ways. You can bake the shell without any filling.
Daddy,
Yes.
that looks like a flower.
Oh, okay. So you can bake it, and that's, so without any filling, that's a blind bake on it. And you can use like pie weights, which I'll show you what those are in just a minute. Or you can load your pie up and throw it in the oven and start at a high temp to set your crust and then turn it back down. And that will prevent you from getting like a soggy crust on the bottom. Okay, so we're just going to trim off that extra. You can use foil here to crimp the edge. I'm just going to use my fork and make some little marks on the crust. Dot this. Poke a few holes in the bottom in case we have air that's in there that needs to escape. And then you can put foil around this. I have this, yes. What?
I'm gonna try some that one.
What?
I'm gonna try some that dough.
You're not gonna eat that dough, it's raw. Okay, I have this little silicone contraption that will keep the crust from getting burnt on the edges. So if you have one of these, great. And then these are pie weights. So you can use pie weights in the bottom if you want. You don't have to, this is just an option. So we're gonna put those in. So we have our oven preheated to 350. We're gonna throw this in for just about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so? 10 minutes just to get it set?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10? All right, and while this is in the oven, we'll get all of our filling put together.
Daddy, I don't mix that.
Okay, so I'll get it started. So we have our egg. Actually,
I don't mix that.
hang on, I need to do something really quick. I have these little pumpkin shapes. I use some extra pie dough. And I'm gonna actually make a little,
So cute.
I'm gonna snatch just a little bit. I don't want a lot, I just want enough to, I'm sure you do. Okay, just making a little egg wash. You mix that. And I'm gonna add, so I have cream. So I have 3 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of cream. This is our pumpkin puree. So it is 16 ounces or 1 can of pumpkin puree. Don't spill, please. Do your best not to spill it. Looking for a pastry brush.
Whoa.
Keep mixing it. Okay, so I have this little bit, like a spoonful that I took out. And what I'm gonna do is I have these little pumpkin shapes. We're gonna use these to, maybe if we get a good looking one, we can use it to put on top of our pie as a little decoration. Because normally on pumpkin pie, you only have a bottom crust and no top. But we'll make it look a little extra special. You getting that all mixed up?
Yes.
Good. Alright. Apply those, and then I also have these little sugar sprinkles that we've used before.
Daddy,
Hey, what?
aren't you going to put this in here?
What?
I'm going to put
I will, but you need to mix that all together really good before I add anything else in. Okay? So we have these little sugar. Let me see this. Might need a bigger bowl. All right, so we have our pumpkin, cream, eggs. What else was in here?
eggs.
Okay, eggs, pumpkin, and cream. And then this is sour cream. And we have 3/4 of a cup or half a cup. I can't remember. It's on the recipe.
Daddy, I'm going to mix
Oh, I missed.
it.
Okay, hang on. I lost some.
What?
Some of the sour cream. Missed the bowl. Can you mix that?
Yes.
Boy, we are making a mess.
Oh, is this yogurt?
It's sour cream.
No.
Kind of smells like yogurt, though. Okay, so I have our dry.
It is diving around.
Egg. All right, I think you did a fine job here. All right. I'm gonna hurry and get it done. All right, so I have my spatula. I'm just gonna fold this together. We have our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients. So really what we're making here is basically a custard, pumpkin custard. We have the eggs and we have the cream. It smells good. All right, so we're gonna wait for our pie crust to come out. Are you stuck over there? And we have this all combined together. So we need to wait for our pie dough to come out. And then we'll come back and we'll add this to the pie dough and get this back in the oven. All right, we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
All right. So 10 minutes went by and I pulled my crust. I got a little bit of browning on it, but not a ton. I did use the pie weight and I did put some little dimples on the bottom of my pie crust, so I'll try to zoom in on that so you get a good look at that. But this pie dough is set up. An extra step that we're going to do, which we don't always do, but I'm going to add a little bit of Apricot Preserves to our pie shell. And the reason why is because I'm going to add just a little extra flavor to our pie crust.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
I'm going to make this a little good.
Okay. Make it a little good. All right, so we're just going to brush on what?
Can I put some of my cereal in here?
Oh, she has Pokemon cereal, which is, I think it's just Trix, but it's just been rebranded. And she wants to add some of that to it. No, this is going to be good without the cereal. So you're going to use about a 1/4 cup of the preserves if you do this step. You don't have to do this step. I am because I like it. And,
Daddy,
yes.
can I put some of this in here?
Nope, we have it on the crust. That's all we need. I left in my little pumpkin cutouts that we put in with our pie dough. So those have a few more minutes, and I want those golden brown before I take those out. All right. So we have our pie shell painted now with the apricot preserves. Can I have that? All right, so we got our, I want you actually to hold this and don't fling it. Just hold it, both hands. We're just gonna add our filling. I did also turn my oven down. I adjusted the heat to 325. And you don't want to fill this up all the way because this is going to puff up a bit in the oven. And if you have it all the way full, it may come over the edges. So you don't want to go too full on this. I'm going to add just a little bit more. I'm going to kind of push the boundaries of what I'm telling you not to do. But I'm going to put mine on a sheet pan just in case. All right? Okay.
Well, that is a lot.
It is. It's full.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have the sheet pan. We have our pie shell par baked, brushed with a little bit of apricot preserves. You could also like sugar the rim if you wanted at this point. I'm not going to, but this is ready to go back in the oven, 325, and this is going to be about 55 minutes. So what we're looking for on this before we pull it, quiet, I need to say something really important. This is going to puff up. And at about the 50-55 minute, you'll be able to shake it, and the whole outside perimeter will be set. It shouldn't move, but the inside should be just a little bit jiggly. And that's when you want to pull this. And then you're gonna have to let this cool completely before you cut it and serve it up. So we'll get this back in the oven, 325 for about 50 minutes, and then we'll give it a little shake test and let you know that it's right. We'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon.
Pie is done. It actually finished yesterday, and the plan was to cool it and then have some, but we got a little sidetracked. So it's Sunday, and we're back to it. So I have our pie. We had our little pumpkin cutouts, and we threw some of those on top of here, made a cute little pie deal. So we'll cut this. We'll cut this pie. Uh-oh, our little broke. But do you want a piece of this?
Yes.
Big piece or a little piece?
A big piece.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm a big piece.
All right. Do you want whipped cream on it?
Yeah.
All right. slices of pie on here. And then this one for Scarlett. You want whipped cream on it?
Yeah.
A little whipped cream or a lot of whipped cream?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Alright. Like that?
No, more.
That?
Yeah.
Alright guys. Oh, you need a fork so you, uh-oh, it fell on you. Here, have a bite so we know if it's good. The pie, not just the whipped cream. Open up. Uh-oh. The baby. How's that?
Good.
It's good? Alright, the rest is yours. Hey guys, I hope yours turns out well. We'll see you around.